What's going on, everybody? YouTube, man, we're back with another video. Um, the title, this is from the Lapeef Network. And y'all see the title, Being a Stepfather is Disrespectful. Will says women should forfeit their children. Now, I've already watched this, but I want y'all take on it. Let me know what y'all think. We're going to pause um, in between. It's not a long video, 8 minutes, 14 seconds. Let's take a look.
That men can do it. I don't think that women should do it. I think that once a woman is impregnated by a man, she needs to stay with that man because it becomes entirely too difficult. Women usually keep the children in the breakup, and this is primarily you ladies' fault because you guys want primary custody of the kids. Well, you want primary custody of the kids, you're going to have to deal with the difficult situation of trying to balance being a full-time parent and bringing someone in your life, and then you don't prioritize the man over the kids. So now a man has to play second fiddle to a woman and her children, multiple children, possibly by multiple men. No one wants to sign up for that. It doesn't matter what the situation is. So if, in my opinion, if people were to break up, the women should just forfeit their children to their father. Give the kids to their father, and then you can see your kids whenever you want. Because I don't think a man is going to deny a woman from seeing the kids like women deny men rights to see the kids. And then you can let a man come into your life, and you can submit to him and be on his beckoning call and get on his program, and you don't have to inconvenience him by trying to care for your children and protect your children and not fully trust him around your kids. Y'all create a terrible dynamic for yourselves. And so I just think that it could work for men, but it can't work for women.
Let me stop it right there because I totally agree. I totally agree with that sentiment. The only thing is that he's missing is that not only do women put their children before the man, but they put their career before the man as well. So how it goes is you have the children, or it could be a child, could be one, or it could be two or three come before you, and then the career. And not only that, some family members too. So you got to take all of that into consideration. And, it is a better fit when the man does have the children. I do believe women uh, are more welcome when situations when they dealing with the man with kids, then versus a situation where the woman has the kids. Now she's trying to find a provider man to provide for her and the kids, and it's like under those circumstances, she's not doing herself any justice by putting herself in that type of situation because she's gonna be stressed out. She more than likely these women aren't even vetting the men. They're just going in and out of these women's lives for over a couple months, and then another one bites the dust.
Shan, what you shaking your head for?
I don't think he can work for. I think that women do a better job at disguising, but it's women who don't like your kids too. They treat their kids better than they treat when y'all have kids together. Them kids don't be treated the same. They will do it in a more manipulative type of way. But it's a lot of women now. Don't get it twisted. There are a lot of women who don't mind, but there are women who will. Because I was just going by what Will said. That's the reason why I'm bringing that up. So that's the only part I disagree with. But I do agree with the women. I just feel like,
I actually would like to have Will expand on that a little more. I guess I'm just trying to understand why would that be a better situation in terms of, I guess what he's saying, a woman shouldn't date.
And he explained it why it would be a better situation because women are going to come in that situation when a man has kids. First of all, they're going to date first, and then he's going to let her know that, hey, I have kids. So whenever she meet the kids, she should or is already going to be coming in that situation, knowing that she's going to be loving, nurturing, supportive, all those things that don't cost any money. Versus when a woman is looking for a woman with kids is looking for a man to come in, um, she's mostly looking for a provider. If you heard these women on these videos lately or a lot on YouTube speak about my kids don't need a father or daddy, they got one already and all this type of shit. That's what they stay saying. But at the end of the day, they need your money. They need them pockets to be full for not only her but for the kids as well. So while she's screaming that they don't need no daddy, they need your money. That's why Will is saying that. Okay, because women are quick to tell you that they don't need no daddy, they got a father, they don't need and all this other shit. That's a lie, y'all. That is a lie. That's some bullshit. Don't even pay them no attention, man. Let's keep going.
Versus if the man was raising a kid and him dating, because I'm just thinking having different people around. To be honest, whoever has a kid shouldn't be dating, period, in terms of if you're not trying to get in a relationship with intent.
Wow.
I don't think you should be having multiple people around your children, period.
Wow.
You
don't have to have multiple people around.
One thing I don't like when people say that. People say when you had kids, you shouldn't be dating. Are y'all fucking serious? People are out here fucking. Like, are y'all serious? People, because they got kids, they shouldn't date? As if everybody you date got to meet your kids, or if the first person you date is meeting your kids? Nah, that's not it. That's not it. Nah. Like, come on, y'all. If everybody with kids didn't date, okay, then who the fuck is out here dating then? Single men and single women ain't just dating each other. Hell, who the hell you think people cheating with? They cheating with all kind of motherfuckers. So people talking about people with kids shouldn't date. A lot of these people got their kids on one night stands, your little situationships. So yeah, they still dating. They're going to date. These motherfuckers ain't got no intentions and shit like that. Like, come on, man. We got to be realistic and think about these things before we say them. Not just our reality, but what the general reality is with the world, the people out here in our society. Like, people, you talking about, we got to be intentional. Man, most people weren't intentional when they had kids. They was out here fucking and end up having a kid.
On the children, you could still have your own life without having anybody see your actual kids, and you can still date.
I agree, but based on what Will was saying, it sounded as if he was saying it's better for a man to have the child and date.
Well,
he didn't clarify. For me, it sounded like if a woman forfeit dating because you don't want to have a man around.
In dating, money. Let's talk about the thing that matters most in dating, money. That's the thing that matters a lot, and I'll say matters most, because you ladies don't spend money on anything. If you were to, as a man, if I have multiple children and I'm single and I'm dating women don't come into my life absorbing the burden of financial expense. She just doesn't. So she comes in and she does what she naturally should do: be loving, supportive, nurturing, These are qualities that women should just have in general if she wants to be in a relationship. And if a man has children, those children are an extension of him. So naturally, obviously, ideally, it'd be best if two single people were together. But we know because women leave their father, the father of their children, at an 80 to 90% clip, that this is just going to be an epidemic that we have to deal with. So since we have to deal with it, you try to find some concessions and figure out the best way to navigate this space. If you're going to leave the father of your children, give the children to him, and then you don't have a problem. He has the dynamic to deal with. And if he has the children, I guarantee you, because he's probably the financier of the relationship, it's going to be a lot easier for a woman to acquiesce and get on his program when he's financing the whole thing. Now, you flip it the other way around. If a woman is single and she's looking for a provider male, he doesn't want to come in and finance a lifestyle for 4 other people. He's like, yo, I'm willing to finance my lifestyle and your lifestyle, but not my lifestyle, your lifestyle, and his offspring's lifestyle. That's a short end of the stick for the average man. So at the end of the day, as a man, it's not going to be as difficult for a man.
Man, look at them women's faces, man. Y'all just look at their face. Their face look like that for a reason. They, head down, facial expressions, man. And it looks like that for a reason because they know deep down that what Will is saying is the truth. They know deep down what Will is saying is the truth. And there's no way around it, y'all. There's no way around it, man. Real talk. There's no way around it. You can't get around it. I don't give a damn how good you look, how good the sex is, and all that type of shit. Your situation is your situation at the end of the day. And all that shit ain't gonna last temporarily. And long term, the situation is not good because women cannot handle all that shit, man. They can't handle all that stress. They think they can be put in the positions of men and think they can handle the stress, the competition level, all this, the strength it takes to handle the difficulty of all of this. They can't. So they can hop up here and just say all kind of crazy shit to make themselves to perceive like they can, and where they're living this lifestyle, and it's not, closing in on them slowly, but it is. You can tell. All you gotta do is look at their facial expressions, man, when you're having these type of conversations. Well, let's keep going.
To find a woman who will get on his program and love and care for his children. Hell, y'all work at daycares. Y'all work at preschools. Y'all love and care for kids all the time anyway. How often do you see a man signing up to care for kids that ain't his unless it's like a Big Brother program where it's 1 to 2 hours a day? It ain't going to be no permanent 5 to 7 days a week. Ain't nobody signing up for that. Shan said men don't even like their own damn kids. So why would he sign up to take care of somebody else's kids?
You did say that, Shan.
It's some excellent stepdaddies.
I'm standing on it.
I feel like it's better stepdaddies than it's actual real daddies. That's just what I feel like. I don't know what the statistics say, but that's how I feel.
So how you just feel?
Do y'all hear that shit? I feel like it's better stepdaddies than it is regular daddies. Tell me you got a damn bum-ass baby daddy without telling me you got a bum-ass baby daddy. Who the fuck would say some shit like that? Come on, man. That tell you her mindset right there. I feel like there's better stepdaddies than there are daddies. Man, come on, bro.
That way. Like,
well,
I know why you feel that way. Because you only know women who leave the fathers of their children. That's why.
No. I mean, I had an excellent stepfather. I had a terrible real father, biological father, but I had an excellent stepfather.
Did your mama leave your daddy?
No, she did not leave him.
You left her?
Certain things happen, I guess so, but she did not leave him.
So let me ask you this: how many friends or cousins that do you have that have children where the
So her daddy was in her life, and she really couldn't even. She really don't even know the whole situation about who left who. That's why she really couldn't explain it like that. Come on, man.
the man left them? Not he wasn't being a good guy. He wasn't doing what he was supposed to do. He said, "I don't want you," and he left and abandoned her and the
Well,
children.
I don't know. I can't
How
answer
many
that.
women do you know that left their baby daddies?
Because sometimes you have to leave them because they're not acting right and they're not treating you.
So you see, sometimes you gotta leave them because they're not acting right and they treating you, blah blah blah, all this bullshit. She just she just pressed her own argument. So if that's the case, you said most women gotta leave them because they're not acting right. Now, how the fuck do you feel like most men leave the relationship? Like, come on, man, make it make
The way
sense.
that you're supposed to be treated. So now you have to leave with your child. So
We
No, not your child, our child. See how they get it confused? That's not just your child. Y'all always saying it take two to tango.
don't need to deal with the nuances of why the relationship ended. First, we have to deal with who left.
Facts.
When we
Okay.
deal with who left, then we say, okay, this relationship no longer exists because this person left. Now, maybe they have good reason to leave, but we can't deal with that piece
I
yet.
feel like the men be leaving. The men 9 out of 10 leave the women.
How do you feel like the men believing when you just said out your mouth 30 seconds ago that the women have to leave because the men be doing this and be doing that? Which one is it? You know what? Never mind. Who gives a fuck? Because what she's saying don't make no damn sense. But it's your boy Trey. Another video, man. Y'all like, share, subscribe. Let me know what y'all think, man. Damn. Was did this video on what they were saying or what she was saying make sense to you? Do you agree with more of what Will was saying or what the ladies were talking about? Let me know. Like, share, subscribe, and I'm out.